Hi Flosstube, this is Stephanie, the Ivy House Crafter. I'm filming on my phone, and so if I end up looking over here a lot, that's because this is where the picture is that is like my face and stuff. And so I'm gonna get distracted and look over here a lot, and I apologize for that. It is what it is. It's been quite a while since my last video. I kept meaning to, but there was like other stuff that I wanted to include in the video, but that would have been more work, and so I was putting it off. So I finally decided I'll just make that into a separate video. That is footage of the hamsters that we got. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit more work because I want to put music on it and piece together like all the cute stuff without all the blurry weirdness and stuff. So anyway. Let's just get into the cross stitch. I have several pieces that I've worked on since my last video, and most of them I don't remember where I was the last time you saw them. I'll try to remember, but no guarantees. Okay, so we've got Feasting Frenzy, and this is a Dimensions kit. I believe last time I had done the stitching for this bird. I think that was as far as I got. So get that put away and see where I am now. Okay, so this is where I am now. So that's the one that I had before, and since then I have added the blue jay and this cute yellow bird with red and black. I think that's what I've added. And I don't remember which order I stitched them in or anything. I just remember he came first. Anyway, these birds are so cute, and they're going to be even cuter with the back stitching and stuff, but I'm not going to add that until much later. But yeah, Feasting Frenzy, and I love birds. They're so sweet. Okay. I have to put everything away as I finish because otherwise it ain't gonna get put away. All right, next. Oh, I think I worked on both in here, maybe. I'm going to assume that I worked on both that are in here because I don't remember for sure, so I might as well show them. In here I have deer and squirrel, and let's just see where I am at it. Oh yes, okay, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think since the last time I showed this, I added the tree. I want to say I didn't have that tree on before. So, huge amount of progress with this one, right? It's very pretty, it's very lacy and delicate. This is 1/2 on 40 count, and it's so pretty. I don't work on it very much. That being said, I actually haven't, in the past several weeks, haven't really worked on most of my projects. I haven't done a lot of stitching. I've been doing other things, or just kind of a little bit in a depressive funk. There I go, looking at the wrong place again. But yeah, there are some pieces that I get out less frequently than others. Like this one, I haven't got this one out to work on in ages. This is Wild Lilies Flourish. Oh, both this one and the deer and squirrel are patterns that I designed and are available in my Etsy shop, and they will be linked below. So let's see what I put in this time. I have to remind myself. Okay. So I finished this motif. I think I just had the pot, the urn, the brown stem, and part of the flowers. And so I added the leaves and flowers here and like the birds and just filled that in. I believe I added these two snowflake things. I might be wrong, they might have already been there, but I think they weren't. They're really hard to see. You can kind of see them shimmering a little bit there. I don't remember if I added this or if it was already there. And I added this tree. So just some work along this side. And so here is where this is at right now. I need to start jotting down not just that I have worked on something, but what part of it I worked on, because when I go for a long time between videos, or yeah, and since working on it, I don't remember what I worked on. Okay. Around Christmas time, I was in the mood for some Christmas stitching, and I didn't really have any Christmas projects to work on. So I got out this book that I have, see if I can get it without glare, Cross Stitch Christmas Creations, Festive Perforated Paper Designs. I'm not stitching it on perforated paper. I have learned that that's really not my favorite. But, so I found this Nativity silhouette candle wrap, and instead of stitching it on perforated paper and making it into these candle wraps, I'm stitching it kind of like it's shown down here, all together in one piece, even though you can't really tell right now because I only have this part right here. But I happened to have a long, skinny piece of fabric that I got from a Biscornu swap. And so I have started this piece, and you know, I started with Joseph, and then added baby Jesus and Mary. And so, I mean, obviously I still have the stable to do. I still have their halos and the star, and then the wise men and the shepherds. I'm thinking of doing the halos and the star in maybe some form of metallic, or at the very least like a yellow or something. Probably metallic. I think that would be really pretty. Maybe metallic blended with something. Anyway, after Christmas I was like, okay, I don't need Christmas cross stitching anymore, so I haven't touched it since. But that was fun to sort of tide me over through the Christmas season, was having that little bit of Christmas stitching. Okay, what else have we got? This is one of the Songbird's Garden series, Winter's Wisdom from Cottage Garden Samplings. This is the third of these that I'm working on. It's number 3 in the series because I'm going in order. Let's find out which part I worked on. Again, it's been a while. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I added the snow and I think the key. I don't remember if I had these pine cones yet. I might have added those since last time. I have to check my Instagram to see what was the last thing that I added on this, because I don't remember. But it's looking really nice. I like it. Each one of these, I'm getting it out and just like, you know, I should work on this some more. I need to do more cross stitching. I need to pull out of my little depressive funk of not having any energy and not having motivation to do stuff, and like actually work on my cross stitching. What's this one? Oh, okay. I worked on the works of Jane Austen, Sal. This is by L. Copans on Etsy, and this is so much fun to stitch on. So I didn't do a whole lot. I filled in some flowers in the border, and then I started the Mansfield Park square, or block. I'm gonna keep it all as is, except I want to change the horse somehow. I don't like how blocky the horse is. It's too big. It looks too much like a quarter horse, and it's supposed to be a lady's horse, and needs to be more delicate. So I'll figure out some way to make it less thick and muscular. But in the meantime, and I have not been saying counts or fabrics that I'm working on, and you know what? Oh well. It's fabric with floss, and it's pretty. So I added this flower, and then filled in these two little tiny bits, and I added this flower, and started this flower because I had to finish the floss on the needle, and then filled in these little bits, and I put in Mansfield Park 1814 and these little flowers. So here is this piece so far. So very pretty. I love Jane Austen novels. I have read all of them on multiple occasions, have seen most of the videos for all of them, I think. Yeah, I love Jane Austen. More on that later. Okay, one more project, and then we're done with whips. Okay, oh, I have all this clipped together, that's fine. Pull this one up. Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. This was one that was supposed to be released next year for an anniversary for Long Dog Samplers, but she released it. Was supposed to be released later than it ended up being released. She released it in honor of the pandemic, and I have been working on it off and on, and I think this is the one that I've worked on the most since my last video. I love this piece so much. It's so fun. Let's see. And again, I don't really remember where I was last time and what I have added, or not all of what I've added, but here's where I'm at. That looks so awesome. Okay, so the parts that I think I've added. I'm pretty sure that this part down here was not done last time. So I've added that part, which finishes up page 6. And then I came over here, and I'm pretty sure I didn't have most of page 3 done. So I think I just had like a little bit. And now I'm almost done with page 3. So that's a lot of stitching that I've done. All I have left here is like a little bit down here and like a tiny bit right in there. And then page 3 will be done, and that will be 4 pages total. And then I think I'll move down to page 7 right in here. Maybe, I haven't decided yet. But that looks like a good place to go. Anyway, I will say this fabric, this is, oh gosh, look at my arm flab. Don't look at my arm flab. Yikes. Nature's Dance, hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie. It's gorgeous. And the floss is 801, and then spurts of like teals and turquoises here and there. And now I'm sitting here beating myself up for pointing out that arm flab. Maybe you wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't said anything. I doubt it. It's just right there. I'm sorry. Okay, so that is all the stitching that I have for this week, this couple months. And here I am looking over here again. Okay, I have a bunch of other fun stuff that I wanted to show. We got those hamsters I mentioned in November, and are just absolutely in love with them. And like I said, I will be putting together some footage of the hamsters being cute and us playing with them and stuff, and I'll put that up as a separate video. They're just so cute. But I wanted to do a cross-stitch project of hamsters. So I got this little kit. Alisa, and it's called Hamster. I got it from a shop on Etsy, and I will link this below as well. I always put at least the title and designer of all of my projects down below. And if there's a link for them, I also put that. So it's so cute. This is really close to the coloring of Ginger Snap, which is my daughter's Syrian hamster. And it's just, it's so cute. Look at it. So yeah, I will be stitching that at some point pretty soon. Okay, what else? My former college roommate, who I've remained friends with, and you know, we hang out every once in a while. She earlier on in the pandemic decided she was going to try to do some cross stitching, and she got some stuff, and then after several months she was like, you know, if I haven't really worked on it since, you know, in all this time, I'm probably not going to. So she contacted me and asked if I would like it, and I said yes. So pardon the crinklies, it's in a plastic bag, but so there is some fabric, 18 count Aida, 14, and then two big 14 count Aidas. Let's see, and another piece of 14 count Aida, variety of floss, like a nice big bag of DMC, and she started laundry today or naked tomorrow, and so all of the floss and her start on that is here, as well as some hoops. That's one that I've seen like at Walmart and been like, that is really cute, but like not purchased it. But now I have it, I don't have to purchase it. Let's see. Love Makes My House a Home. There's another cute Janlin kit. This one's really pretty. And some more floss. Oh, giant glue sticks. I have a glue gun, but it's a small glue gun. If anyone has a glue gun that takes big, like really wide glue sticks and you want these, say glue sticks in the comments and you can have them. I don't know, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 of them. I can't use them. So if you want them, glue sticks in the comments for a big hot glue gun. Anyway, so floss, and then there's some bobbins, the cardboard bobbins. And this little kit, flower mason jar. I already have this kit, so if anybody is interested in this kit, say flower jar in the comments and I can send it to you. And then maybe we could like stitch it together or something. But yeah, lots of fun stuff there. She also, she crochets, and she knows that I crochets, but she's more recently been preferring like crocheting with like really thin, tiny crochet cotton thread, like doing really delicate work. And so she gave me a bunch of yarn, mostly like Red Heart, and you know, just balls of fun yarn. There's also some cotton yarn, cotton yarn, so I can make some washcloths and you know, blankets and stuff. Yarn is always fun. So that's crafty stuff that I've gotten. Oh, and for those not familiar, Jen Upton, she is, yeah, Jennifer Upton or Jen Upton here on Flosstube, and she has a Facebook group where she sells scissor fobs and other things like that. And she recently listed some really pretty pendants that she had made, I think quite a while ago, but she was like, you know, I'm going to list these here because I don't need them. If you want to buy them, here. So I bought this really pretty pendant. I'm trying to hold it in a way that there's no glare. But I just love the subtle colors and the, just soft, subtle colors. I love them. And so that would be pretty on a necklace or something. Very fun. Okay, and more stuff to show. More stuff to show. My mom has always been like really crafty. She is where I got my love of crafting. And I was going through some of my old stuff a while back and came across this. This is something that my mom made. She actually used to make a whole bunch of these and sell these at like craft shows or craft fairs and stuff. And it is an embroidery and cross-stitch accessory pouch thing. And I just wanted to show you this because it's kind of fun. So you open it up and there's a pocket in here. You can put like your hoop with your project in it, or like tuck in the pattern and stuff. And then there's a whole bunch of sewed in plastic bags that you can put your floss in. And then on the other side, there is, I think I'm holding it upside down. It's supposed to be like this. Yeah. On the other side, there's pockets. Here's a ribbon to tie onto your scissors. And you put it in the pocket here. And there's another pocket here for, just whatever. And I just thought that was so fun. I haven't seen this in ages and I had forgotten about it. But yeah, a little cross-stitch, embroidery, sewing, accessories holder pouch thing from the 90s, I believe, is when this was what Mom was doing. How fun is that? Okay, one more little crafty set of things to show. A couple months ago, I guess shortly after my last YouTube video, my mom came and visited for a while, and she has recently picked up tatting. And so while she was here, she made me some ornaments. They need to be starched again. They're a little too floppy still, but there's this one. They're just these fun variegated snowflake. There we go. Snowflake ornaments. I am definitely wearing long sleeves next time, guys. My goodness. And then there's this larger one. Again, it's too floppy. I don't have anything to hold up behind it, except like I have this picture my son drew. There we go. You can see it better with that, right? Not really. So yeah, tatted ornaments from my mom. And then a little bit before Christmas, we received this from my grandma, who during her COVID isolation and everything has or decided to tat angel ornaments for each of her grandchildren. She has about 50 grandkids and she made an ornament for each of us. So this was hanging on the tree this year and it's very pretty. And now I'm like, man, I should get out my tatting stuff again after I do like all my other crafty stuff. Okay, let's talk about Christmas just briefly, because I mean, it's not like it's been ages ago, right? Anyway, I first wanted to mention these pictures right here. Little story time. My husband's dad and brother and their father, so my husband's grandpa, lived in Hawaii and owned or ran a photography business, and they would do postcards. It was Max Basker and Sons. And you can go on eBay and look up Max Basker postcards. And so I did that, and I got him, there's actually 5, but he only got 4 frames, so he has to get another one. But I purchased, whatever, some postcards from way back when his grandpa and dad and uncle ran this photography business. Let me show one up close, see. It's so pretty. So Jeff thought that that was just really cool. So that's one of the things that I gave him for Christmas. So yeah, they are on our piano now. Couple things that Jeff gave me. Remember I said that I like Jane Austen, or I love Jane Austen. He got me a Jane Austen coloring book. Color Me Jane. And I've already done one picture. Where is it? I don't know where it is. And you are sitting there so patiently while I'm flipping through one page at a time trying to find it. Ah! There we go. It's very simple. You pierce my soul. I am half agony, half hope. I love that line. Captain Wentworth. And the other Jane Austen thing he got for me is Marrying Mr. Darcy. It's a card game. A role-playing card game where all the players play different women from Pride and Prejudice, and the goal is to marry well and end up with the happiest life. So my husband and I played this with our 8-year-old son, and our son ended up winning. He played as Caroline Bingley, racked up a whole ton of beauty points, and married Colonel Fitzwilliam, and was supremely satisfied with his/her life. And he won. I played as Elizabeth Bennet and ended up marrying Mr. Bingley, which was weird, and Jeff played as Jane Bennet and married Mr. Darcy, which wasn't, I don't know. So anyway, it's a fun game. I'm gonna have to get together with like all my sisters and we can just play it, because that would be so fun. But yeah, it was just funny that our 8-year-old won as Caroline Bingley. Anyway, the last Christmas gift that I wanted to mention is already up on my Flosstube, or on my YouTube channel, and that was oil painting supplies. And if you haven't and want to or are interested, I did a video of me painting my very first oil painting. I should have put music over the sound instead of just leaving it as is, because I did a time lapse, and it's pretty annoying to listen to. So if you watch it after the introductory part where I'm just talking about it, just turn the volume down. Just don't even listen to it. Run, play your own music or something, but it's kind of fun to watch. I'm going to insert a clip here where I just show the paintings that I've done so far. There's 3 of them, and maybe talk like a little bit briefly about each one. And my next painting will be for my mom, because she has commissioned me to paint her a winter landscape, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I hope I don't ruin it. I hope it doesn't turn out awful. I'm sure it'll be fine. So here's that clip. Okay, so it's really awkward trying to film these because they are way up high on the wall in my room. I have to keep them up high and out of the way because oil paint takes forever to dry, and I don't want to keep these where they can get smudged or where any little hands can get to them. So this is the first painting that I did. I would like to, once it's dry, scrape off this bottom part, like up to here and redo it and make it look better. But everything else I really like. And for my first painting, not bad at all. And then we come over here, and this is my second painting. So this one I did just out of my head. I didn't follow a tutorial or anything. I had watched dozens and dozens of Bob Ross videos and stuff. This one I followed a tutorial by certified Bob Ross instructor Nick Hankins, and it turned out so awesome. I really like it. It's very bright and vibrant and colorful, so just really pretty. I like the trees in this one. And then this one, I used a tutorial by Painting with Yovette on YouTube, and I think she's also a certified Bob Ross instructor. I made the mountain too far down, and so I ran out of room for a decent foreground, so I've only got like half an inch of foreground down there. But I love the northern lights. I'm not sure how much the color is really coming through, but in person it's just so pretty. And I love the way that these trees turned out. I think it's just, I like it. So yeah, these are my paintings, and my arms are getting sore from holding the phone up so high, so I'll send you back to the main video. Okay, that, I believe, is everything that I have for you right now. At some point in the very near future, look out for a hamster video. They're so cute. And I'm probably gonna do a whip parade just because it's been a while since my last one, and I know I'm super late on this particular bandwagon because January is already almost over. But, I mean, why not? Maybe you've watched all the whip videos and you're still jonesing for more. So anyway, I'll probably be doing a whip video. As for plans, I don't really do plans. Sometimes I do when there's specific events, but for right now it's just whatever I feel like stitching on, whenever I feel like stitching on it. I do have the, what's it called, Decision Roulette app on my phone that I can pull out if I feel like stitching but just have no idea what I want to stitch on. But yeah. So for the glue sticks and the flower jar chart, I'm going to commit to filming another video in 2 weeks. And so those will be open for 2 weeks. Again, just comment glue sticks if you, for any reason, would like those hot glue gun sticks that I can't use. And flower jar if you want the flower mason jar pattern. Be 18 or over so that I can, so you can give me your address, don't say giveaway in the comments, all that fun stuff. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Happy stitching, everyone. Bye.